Hello, I am Nathan, and this is Final Fantasy X HD Remaster on PC. This came out yesterday, the 12th of May, and I've been playing through to get to this point because this is where I want to do the video.
Riku!
So here we have Tidus. He's a bit confused, he's in a world where he doesn't really know where he is.
Blitzball!
Hey, you okay?
Hey!
Oh. Can't tell if the stream's okay or if it's just my internet. Yeah, it seems alright. Sweet. I'm just letting this cutscene play out and then I will start talking a bit more. Right. So this is about an hour and a half into the game. This kind of next sequence is what kind of made me fall in love with the game. How long ago was it? 12, 13 years ago? When this first came out on PS2. This is one of my favourite games of all time. I put it in my top 5. I've completed it twice and got quite far through a couple other times as well. And the second time I finished it, it was nearly 100%. I kind of did everything I could possibly think of doing that I could find.
Hiya.
So this is Tidus meeting Walker.
You wanna try that move?
Or Bender, or Jake.
Finally. Things were starting to look up.
So the game starts in Zanuck, and Tidus here is kind of a famous blitzball player, which is a sport. Ooh, I think I'm getting some hitches on this stream.
You know amateur. Who you play for?
The Xanarkanabes.
And he's just literally 2 minutes before this, he's been told, "Don't mention Zanakan to anyone
What did you
here."
say again?
He'd been washed up after the
I
city was
meant-
attacked,
Forget that.
and is in this
I got
strange
too,
kind of unknown
close
place.
to Sin, and my head's all foggy like. So, I don't know where this place is.
I have to say, this game is looking fantastic. Of course, it was remastered for PS3 a couple of years ago, and then they ported that to PS4,
Praise be to you.
and now it's on Steam. I mean, we kind of knew it was coming to Steam. It leaked months and months ago,
All right, back to practice.
but I still can't quite believe it.
I'm Walker.
Even with all of the
Coach
Final
and
Fantasies that they've
captain
been
of the
releasing
Save
on
Arc,
Steam
brother.
over the last couple of years.
What? You hungry?
This one, with
Okay, back
perhaps
to the
12
village. I'll
being
get you
even
some.
more unlikely, I never really thought that this would show up. And it's a great time as well, because my PS3 packed up a couple of days ago, so now I can actually play through this. Right. I still think this is the best Final Fantasy. Goes 10, 7, 12, and then the others for me. I would like 12. I was planning to do a video of 12 because I've got a backwards compatible PS3 and I've got the disc here in the drawer next to where I'm sitting. But until I can get my PS3 working, I don't know what's going on with it. I can turn it on, it just doesn't. It's connected to either my TV or my monitor here,
I felt like I could trust this.
and it just
Waka,
doesn't.
So I just had to
Can't
ask.
see anything. It just doesn't load up. Yeah, well, it
it's
doesn't even
true
recognise
Xanakan
that
was
there's an input.
destroyed, right?
So it might be that I have
1,000
to
years
try and use a
ago?
standard
So
definition
it's just a big
port rather than an
pile
HDMI.
of rubble now, isn't it?
Long time ago, there were a whole lot of cities in Spira. Big cities with machina, machines to run them. People played all day and let the machina do the work. And then, well, take a look. Sin came and destroyed the machina cities. And Xanarkand along with him.
So it's basically a
that was
tale
about
of
1,000 years ago. Just like you said.
the world
ask
of
me,
technology
Sins are punishment for letting things get out
has
of
been
hand.
destroyed, and now
gets me, though,
the people have
Is
reverted
we
back
gotta
into
suffer 'cause of what
not
some
quite living in
goofballs did
nature,
way back when.
but
Of course, we must always repent for our sins.
they have a point of not using
It's just
machinery.
that it's hard to keep at it sometimes,
At least
you know?
this
It was
faction
just
does.
as Riku said. Waka and Riku couldn't both be lying. Why would they?
But you from the Xanacan Daves, that was a good one, huh? Hey, I'm not saying that team never existed, yeah? But you gotta figure, a team living in luxury like that be pretty soft, eh?
I appreciated the fact that Waka was trying to cheer me up.
Waka's
But at that
great
time,
and also
all I
quite
could think
evil at the
about
same
was
time.
everything that happened to me. All this started with sin.
I was
Maybe if I could find
really
sin
impressed
one more
yesterday with the
time,
price that this
I
ended
could
up
go
being. So I was
home.
expecting it to be somewhere
For
between
now,
25 and
I just
30
lived
pounds.
life until that time came. No
And
more
it's
worrying
£20
about where or
on offer
when
at $15.99, and then Greenman
Sure, it
Gaming
was
got a
hard not to
voucher.
think of home, but I
So
started to
I
feel
got it for
better
about
already.
£12.
A little better.
Considering this comes with Final Fantasy
Maybe.
X too as well, which I don't like. It's a good game apart from the things that happen. I thought it's really good value. Right, get my save games on. And let's go and meet the crowd.
Hey, it's this way.
I love the soundtrack in general to this. In fact, Xanacan was like the first piece I learned on piano a few years back, but the Isle of Bisay, the music here is so good. Yeah, this is just the beginning of it.
Huh?
Oh, Waka being an arsehole. What's he gonna do? That river looks awfully shallow to be pushed in.
What's the big idea?
Right. This looks like it's hitching a bit too much. I am going to change the bitrate and then I'll be back in a sec. Okay, hopefully this will be a bit better. I thought I wasn't going to have any issues with this game with the bitrate, but it seems to be complaining a bit. Right, onwards we go. Just having a look at my stream. That seems a bit better. This is why I like my game capture card, because I don't have to worry about this kind of thing, but I don't have a spare monitor to play this on. Right, here we are. This game also has one of my favourite battle systems in that you can tag people in and out, so you can make sure the whole team you have gets the XP from the fight. Don't need to do that. Okay, let's go. I think you can dive underwater as well. In that weird... I know. I probably missed a bunch of chests. Never mind. Got plenty of time. Port-wise, this seems to be fairly good. I mean, when I first loaded it up, it was all in Japanese, and that was quite difficult to find out how to turn it back into English. But it didn't take too long. Oh, there's one more. I thought I'd done it. Oh, there's a chest. Okay, maybe I didn't miss them. One thing I never quite got about this game is they never explain how Tidus and a few other characters can hold their breath permanently underwater, but some others can't. Like, Tidus and Riku can. But, like, Yuno or Ludo can't. I don't know why. It never made any sense. I had that overdrive once already in this game, and I failed miserably because I was so confused by my Steam controller, the layout. I've completely forgotten that you had to have an input. Right, this, I seem to have failed miserably to fix that, so I'm going to try again. Right, hopefully, this would have sorted it. I don't know, can you tell I don't know what I'm doing? I've only done like 100 videos for Gamerscape. But they're usually okay in terms of bitrate. I've got some small flight at the moment. I'll use my overdrive when something a bit bigger that's coming up. Right. Onwards we go. I can't seem to get this to record properly. Because I'm watching my stream as I record and it seems a bit choppy in places. But then again, like, I did a video of Fallout 4 and...
Let me go!
Got a favor to ask you.
And, what was it, Assassin's Creed
You want me on
Syndicate,
your
and those
team,
worked okay.
right?
And those were considerably more demanding than this game.
A major blitz tournament's coming up. All the teams in Spira will be there. It's so huge, I'm sure someone there will recognize you. Then, you can go back to your old team, right? It'll be fun. What do you say, huh? Come
There we go,
on,
Walker wants to utilise our
come on.
blitzball skills for him to win.
Sure thing.
Dude, our team is gonna rock, eh?
I thought then that Blitzball and Sin were the only two things that Spira and Xanarkand had in common. I wasn't too far off either.
Right, here we go, we're going to meet the ensemble of Final Fantasy X quite soon.
This is where I was
Got
born.
some great characters in
I
this game.
started Blitz when I was 5. I joined the Aurochs at 13, 10 years ago. 10
We're quite
years.
far away from that
We
laughing scene.
never won
Yeah.
a game.
That's
Well,
in the next town,
After
I
last
think.
year's tournament, I quit. Time seemed right.
I don't think that's even the most cringeworthy bit of the game. It's kind of meant to be awkward.
So, after quitting, I got this new job, yeah? But every time my mind wandered, I thought about the game.
10 years without a single win will do that.
Oh, Walker's so bad at
My
blitzball.
first match last year was my big
So I'll
chance.
turn him into a champion before
But
long.
something else was on my mind. I couldn't focus.
Nice excuse.
Hey, hey!
So, you want to win the next tournament? Go out with a bang.
The last game before retirement.
So, what's our goal?
He's got to win.
I don't care how we do. Long as we play our best. If we give it our all, I can walk
Oh,
away happy.
Walker makes me so frustrated
No,
throughout this game.
If I say
He's so
what's our goal,
closed-minded
you
and
say victory.
just
When you
so
play in a blitzball
kind of
tournament,
naive,
you play to win.
but
Victory.
arrogant as well.
You're serious?
Ian's in the chat saying he prefers 12. No, Ian, it goes 10, 7, 12. Those are the best three. This is so the best. Have you seen that sphere grid? Oh, if I press the right button, look at this. This is great. I've got it on the expert version as well, so I can make like Yuna the most powerful warrior in the game. I used to think that there'd be absolutely no chance of there being a PC version of 12.
From the sea.
But considering there's
Be on guard.
now
There are fiends
more
on the road today.
Final Fantasy games on
After
PC than
surviving a
not
run-in
on
with
PC,
Sid, it would be a shame if something
it'll
happened.
come. It'll be there. It'll be here at some point.
Who are they?
It'd be nice if
Who's doing
if
that
it's an
then?
HD
Crusaders?
remastered one.
Huh?
Because I've played through
Cruiser
12
what?
a few years ago, and
What? You forgot that too?
oh, the aliasing on that game.
Hey,
It's
sorry.
like when you're wandering
Don't
through the
worry about
desert,
it.
it's
I'll help you out.
painful.
Cool.
No, Ian,
In
10's the
return,
best.
come tournament time, I'll
10
make
is
sure we
just
take
the
the cup.
best.
Oh. About the Crusaders, you can ask them yourself.
6.
They got a lodge in
I
a
don't-
village.
I've got 6 on iOS. Oh, Ian's favourite is 10 too. Isn't that right, Ian? Oh, that fucking game. Right, I need to... Have I got a... I do. I can give him some upgrades. I'm going to take Tidus on his normal path. You've got a standard sphere grid, which you can choose, which kind of gets linear paths for characters. Or you can choose the expert one, which has, like, different avenues. So, like, on normal one, that would be... that would be blocked, and you can go down here, because these are Kimahri's skills. But I could have gone this way and learnt the way of the beast with Tidus. Ian says, no, 10-2 is awful. I sold that game on day one. If you sold it on day one, why did you buy it on day one? Like, did you... keep pressing A to go forwards, but it's just taking me back. Does he any... No. Fair enough. Let's go. Let's go meet Lulu. We might even get to see some puzzle solving in this game.
Besaid village.
They got any food there?
We'll get you something over there later. Take a look around first. Let's see. The Crusaders' Lodge is over yonder. Luzu and Kata are usually there.
Well, Ian, you may have bought and sold Final Fantasy X-2
Right.
on the same day, but I bought it 3 times now,
Huh?
and I
What's
don't
up?
even like it.
You do remember the prayer, right?
Got it on PS2, PS3 remastered, and on PC now. I don't remember. I'll choose the
I didn't
sensible
know
one.
it in the first place, to tell the truth.
Man, that's like the basics of the basics. All right, I'll show you. Go ahead, you try.
I don't know what Tidus is doing here. It's not really my fault, Ian. It comes bundled. This game has come bundled with 10-2. If I could buy this game separately, I would have.
Hey, not bad.
I played the first hour of 10-2 remastered on PS3. I
Okay,
was
now
like,
go present yourself to the
No.
temple summoner.
I just
Any blitzball player would know that prayer.
the
It was the blitzball
character
sign for
changes in
victory.
it are just from this game. They hurt me. They're painful to see. Like, Yuna's a great character, and then they just, yeah, give her a complete personality overhaul. Okay. Right, I got... Oh, chest. I'm just going to steal your stuff. Thank you. I think there's more stuff I can steal over here. Is it here? Yes, look at all these chests. Okay, I'm just going to go through their belongings, hope you don't mind. Some potions, some money, some gil, and a high potion. Cool, thanks, bye. Which game is that, Ian? Ian says, you know, Final Fantasy game that no one likes, but I do. Let's see. I'm going to guess
Hey,
Final Fantasy
you!
3,
You were attacked by Sin, right?
if it's a mainline
Recently,
one.
was it?
I think so.
Or Theatrhythm,
So,
or whatever it's called.
Sin can't be far, right?
Crystal Chronicles?
You're not hiding anything, are you?
Dirge of Cerberus?
Why would I?
If Sin's nearby, it'll
What
attack the
else is
island.
there?
for
Oh,
sure.
what's
But
the
it hasn't.
PSP fighting one?
Why?
I'm sorry. I really don't know anything. To tell the truth, I don't even know what the Crusaders are.
You're kidding, right?
Sin. The
I can't remember what it's called at all.
Gotta tell him who we are.
That fighting one.
Yes, sir. The Crusaders are sworn to battle Sin. We have chapters throughout
Oh,
Spira,
Mystic Quest.
accepting all who wish
I've never
to
heard
join
of
our
it.
struggle. The
I don't know
hero
that one.
Mihen formed the Crusaders 800 years ago as the Crimson Blades. Later, our ranks grew and we called ourselves the Crusaders. We've been fighting Sin ever since.
What? You've been fighting 800 years and you still haven't beat it?
Well, we've steered Sin away from towns many times. And that's all we can do. Nobody's ever been able to defeat it. Our
Yep.
mission as Crusaders is to protect the temples, towns, villages, and people of Spira.
So, then whose job is it to defeat Sin?
Is Sin's toxin really this bad, sir?
It does seem rather bad.
Poor Tides just has to play
could just tell
completely
you,
ignorant and
But I think it better for you to
dumb
try
for
and
like the
remember.
first half of this game until people start believing his story.
Perhaps Yevon will help you regain your memory.
Right, cool. Thanks for that. Is it... I can't remember which house it is. I think it's this one we have to go in. There's Walker.
Go present yourself to the temple.
Oh, that's what I'm supposed to do. I was too busy talking. I completely didn't listen to what he said before. Let's go meet Yuna. Oh, I'm going to argue with that, Ian. Ian says that Mystic Quest has the best music of any Final Fantasy game. Ooh. I don't know. Final Fantasy games, even the bad ones, have a pretty high standard. I even really like Final
It was
Fantasy
them
13's music.
standing in that place. I began to realize how different this world was from my own.
According to my recording software, this hasn't dropped any frames, so it should not be that choppy. So it might actually be Twitch. Twitch was playing up before, just before I started streaming. So hopefully the local files that I'll save will be okay. And I'll just have to
10
stitch them
years
together
have
for the
passed
full
since
video.
Lord Roska became High Summoner. And finally, we receive a statue for our temple.
Oh, what's a high summoner? I got too close to Sin's toxin.
I wish I could use that excuse when I forget something at work or something like that. Everyone will just be like, oh, okay.
It was funny hearing
And then
myself
just
make the same
super
excuse
tolerant.
over and over. Funny and a little sad.
The summoners are practitioners of a sacred art, sworn to protect the people of Yevon. Only a chosen few become summoners, who call forth entities of great power, the Aeons. The Aeons hear our prayers and come down to us.
I can't click on links at the moment, Ian. I'm kind of streaming. I'll check it out afterwards.
So what he meant was that we should respect some kind of great men or something like that, I figured.
Right, I'm going to try and run up here and get stops. The Cloister of Trials. Oh, or maybe I have to run out of the thing and then something happens. No? Oh. That's weird. I thought something was supposed to happen at that point. God, I obviously
Sorry,
don't
man.
remember this game.
No time. Take a nap.
Oh, okay. I did do the right thing. I've got to wait a little bit longer till we meet Yuna and Kamari and Lulu.
You could at least go see how they are doing.
We can't interfere. It's a rule.
But it's been nearly.
So there's a really weird bit of this game in that the Cloisters of Trials.
But it's been nearly.
It's been nearly a day
There's
already.
lots of exposition as well.
Perhaps
Like, yeah,
you
the
could
Cloisters
go
of
look
Trials,
for us.
it's kind of like a
People are
puzzle
searching
mini
for it
game
now.
set in this world. Because the one that we're about to do is really easy. It's just a tutorial, but they get really obscure. At least my 13 or 14-year-old mind thought it was really obscure.
But he might die. Fine, let him.
Oh my god, my
Do you hate him
Twitch
so?
is going all sorts of wrong on my laptop here.
But if he dies, you'll never be able to tell him how much you hate him.
I'm just gonna have to hope that it is in fact still streaming, because Twitch is packed up for me. It probably doesn't help that I've got that up. Right.
Waka?
Right, time to go and completely ignore all of their religious laws and just go and crash this party. Oh, the music in Besaid Island is so good. Right. So this is me trying to play the game and load up Twitch again on my computer at the same time.
Is something wrong?
The summoner hasn't returned from the trial.
Eh?
Well, apprentice summoner, really.
Huh?
There's a room in there.
Well, you can certainly tell this game is, you know, a
Beyond is where the
PS2 game.
apprentice summoner prays.
But I think they've done a really
If
good
the
job
player
in
is hurt,
up-resing
the
everything
apprentice
and
becomes
making
a
it all
fully fledged
HD.
summoner. Remember?
I mean, you can see Walker's
So someone is in
mouth
there
is still just
somewhere
kind of
and they
flaps
haven't
up
come
and
back
down when he
out. Right,
talks.
I got it.
A day's already gone
And
by.
some of the NPCs look a bit
Is it particularly
ropey, but it's always been
dangerous
like that
in
in
there?
Final Fantasy games.
Sometimes, yes.
I think,
Why don't you go in and help?
what was it? Final
There's already
Fantasy
guardians in
Typo
there. Besides, it's forbidden.
on PC was
Hey, but what if something happens? What if the summoner dies?
was one where some of the
precepts must be
NPCs weren't
obeyed.
even up-res, they were just
Like I
terrible.
care.
Yeah, let's go and just run in there.
Maybe this wasn't such a good idea after all.
Right, I can see my stream again. Right, here we go. I still remember I didn't know. I figured out some of these purely by luck or exhausting all of possibilities. Yep, so you got to press the thing to open the other thing. But sometimes you have to make the first thing appear somehow by doing another thing. It usually involves picking up crystals and putting them in other things to create beams. There we go. So like that one there, a sphere. But I don't have one. I'm sure there's something I've got to do here that if I don't do it in this section, it becomes locked for the rest of the game to do with Tidus's ultimate weapon. I'm kind of too tired to remember, but I probably should try because I think you have to do it all for destruction crystals. I don't want to mess up my game, although I could always just reload it if I find out I've done something wrong. So over here, nope. What happens if I interact with that? Nothing. What about this one? Okay, so we've got a door there. That's just a recess. I think that might be the entrance to the secret bit? Maybe? Oh, blimey. Alright, the save spear. Ugh. It has been a very long day, and it is, what, 25 to 10. I'm very tired. I don't know where to put it. I need the destruction. I don't think this is going to do anything. No? I've got myself worked up about the fact that there's a puzzle in here which I need to solve whilst I'm still here. But there's definitely no other. No, I'm sure it'll be fine. Right, we'll take that one. And we'll put it in here. And that should open up the next door. Perfect. Oh. this is just a case of moving it forwards until it hits that thing in the middle of the floor. Not too challenging, this one.
Hey! What's gotten into you? Hey, it's okay. Only summoners, apprentice summoners...
Oh, or maybe
and
not.
the
Maybe I
guardians
did
can
it, so
enter here.
who knows.
It's a tradition. Very important.
So what about you?
Me? I'm a guardian.
So, Walker was actually allowed in
guardian?
here, but he was just being a bit of a coward. You know, throwing blitzballs at random people who'd washed up on the shore.
Whoa! Ah!
Summoners go on a pilgrimage to pray at every temple in Spira. Guardians protect them. The Guardian's in there now. One of them's got a sure fuse, and who knows what the other's thinking. Well, now that we come this far,
Yep.
might as well go all the way.
Why not?
What are you doing here? Didn't think we'd be able to handle it.
No,
Here we are.
it's,
Lulu and Kamaru.
It's just... See, I told you she gets mad easy.
Is the summoner all right?
How did she not even notice he was
Are
there?
you?
Nobody ever says Tidus's name in this game because Tidus is the only character that you can rename. I remember when I was young, a friend had this game, and he renamed Tidus, all in capitals, bitch. So it was just it was really dumb. Oh, here we go. Here's Yuna.
I've done it. I have become a summoner.
The voice actor for Walker is... oh, what's his name? He is Bender in Futurama. And he is...
Man,
Jake
was
the
I
dog
surprised.
in Adventure Time.
And here I was thinking summoners were all old geezers.
I think there's a chest I can steal stuff from in here. If memory serves me right. Which it absolutely doesn't. Let's try the other room. I know there's something I can steal in here. There must be. No? Huh? Okay.
Hey, over here!
I do like the fact that it auto saves every time you go to a new area. That's new for the PC version. That's very handy.
Ow!
Because it's annoying when
Wait till you see
you're
this.
playing Final Fantasy.
I can't see anything.
Decide to go past a checkpoint or a save point,
Ready?
and then it takes like an hour, and you need to go out and do something. So this is why Yuna has been praying at the temple. Why she's, well, we know why, she's a summoner. But here she is, her first summon acquired, on the path to become a true summoner. I want to say this summon is called Veilfall. imagine if Lightning was in this game, how different she would be from Yuna in this scene. She'd just probably like
I'd never
jump
seen
on its
anything
back and
like it in
start
my
wrecking
life.
shit up.
Sure, it was
Whereas
a little
Yuna
scary,
goes and
but
pets it
still,
and
I
bonds
could
with it
feel a strange
in a
kind of
timid
gentleness
silence.
coming from it.
Although of course they kind of ruin Yuna for 10-2, making her into a pop star. Keep names.
I remember that night we talked for the first time. I didn't know it then, but after that night, everything changed.
I'm gonna see
for everyone.
If I can
for
get
me.
to the bit where we've got some fighting. We need to cross the island of Besaid. Though I can't remember how long it takes from now to get to that bit.
Team. This guy here wants into the tournament so bad, I let him on the team. His memory's a little fuzzy, so don't mind him if he says anything odd. Come on, say hi.
Hi guys.
Ian's agreeing with me on something
So
in the chat.
what's our goal?
But there's such a delay, I have no idea what it was.
Nope, we got a new goal now.
Oh, it's about Final Fantasy X-2 again.
Is victory! To win every match, defeat every opposing team.
The thing about Final Fantasy X-2 is the battle system was actually good. It was just disguised as this kind of thing I didn't really like. It was different from 10s, but in a good way in terms of the systems.
Victory! 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 Victory!
But it was just the whole. I think there's a scene where or a bit in the game where you have to go to the lightning field and put on a concert, and there's like a mini game to do with Yuna singing, and oh my god, I had to turn the volume down because I was embarrassed of what noise was coming out of the TV.
You heathen!
Stay away from the summoner! You're a bad man!
Lady Yuna, be careful.
But it was really my fault to begin with. I'm
Some
Yuna.
good old man noises there.
Thank you so much for your help earlier.
Huh?
Kind of sounds like me when I stand up at the moment, because my legs ache like hell from playing football yesterday.
Wasn't I not supposed to? Guess I kind of overreacted.
Oh no, I was overconfident.
But the characters do look a bit weird in this.
I saw that Aeon thing.
Their faces look really
That's
smooth.
amazing.
Really smooth.
Really? Do you think I can become High Summoner?
Lady Yuna, come play with me some more.
So, tomorrow then.
Tomorrow?
We're going on the same boat, aren't we?
Oh, really?
We can talk more.
Huh.
Oh, I just left him hanging.
You can tell me all about Xanarkand.
She's cute, yeah? Don't get no ideas.
No promises there, big guy. Hey, but what if she, like, comes on to me?
That's not going to happen. If you get tired, let me know. I had a bedmate for you.
I think if you say she's not my type, then he either accuses you of lying or is offended. What am I supposed to do? I forgot.
Ready?
Oh, okay. In
Good.
the interest of
Sleep
the
tight.
video, I will actually get some more gameplay going. I think we've got one more little short cutscene to look at, and then we're good to go. We can do some fighting, we can travel Besaid, we can listen to some really good music, and we can see some of the other characters in action.
Where's that boat?
Everyone will find
At least the
us
video, the
if
stream
it
seems to be
doesn't
smooth now.
come soon.
I wonder if it was just Twitch all
Really
along.
sure this is okay?
Would you take me to Xanarkand?
Hey,
Why,
said you'd go with me.
why has he turned his back and now jogging on the spots?
Oh, hey,
And why is he still doing it?
I thought Waka told you not to get any ideas. He did?
Yeah,
so you're coming with me.
Hey, stop dreaming! You with a woman? You can't even catch a ball!
That's Jack, that's Titus's dad, who went missing years and years ago.
Gonna cry again? Cry.
This game has a lot of dream
Thing you're
sequences.
good for.
Titus is a little troubled.
Huh? What'd you say?
You have
And now Titus is a child.
I hate you.
Huh?
That's the spirit. You can do it.
I hate you!
He's dead, okay? Dead.
It's never a good thing to wake up shouting, I hate you,
He
in the middle of the
doesn't
night.
look like Chapu. I was surprised too, the first time I saw him. But no matter what he looks like, he isn't Chapu. You shouldn't have brought him here in
Look
the
at all his
first
belts.
place.
What a pointless
Yeah, but
dress.
we
It's just
needed our
belts.
Excuses
Surely it's really
again.
awkward.
Yeah, but
But then again, you know, complaining
That's
about Final
it.
Fantasy clothes
No
is like,
more.
I don't know.
Enough, Waka.
Nope.
Scary. So, who's Chapu?
I like the way that Titus
My
is like, he
little
was just
brother.
sneak, you know,
Chapu
peeping on him,
looked like you.
He's dead.
and like, he didn't try and hide as soon as he saw Walker come back, and he was just like, hey dude, I was
with
just
the
out there
Crusaders
watching
when
this
they
thing.
Fought Sin
So,
last year.
what is this private matter you were talking about?
He didn't make it. I first heard on the day of the tournament.
Oh, so that's why.
I became a guardian to fight Sin, yeah?
Revenge, then?
That was the idea. I'm more worried about a stupid game now than avenging my brother. Well, after the next tournament, I'll be a guardian full-time. I know it kinda looks like I'm using you, but I'm not.
No?
Don't worry. I mean, I owe you a lot. You really helped me out, you know? What I mean is... Thanks, Waka.
Stop. You're embarrassing me.
This is like the start, from the start, or where I started this video, where you get to Besaid. It's kind of a nice slower pace, because it's a bit of a frantic beginning in this game, the first hour and a bit. And it's nice just to have this kind of calm kind of section where you're learning about the world, you're learning about characters that you'll be spending the next 30 to 40 hours with.
Hey, sleepyhead. Something I want to give you.
Whoa! You're giving this?
Hey, it's the sword from the box art.
Yeah, use it well.
That's the sword you gave Chapu.
Well, he never used it. Where's Yuna?
We're taking the same boat as Yuna, right? Why do we gotta wait here?
Yuna came to this village 10 years ago, when the last calm started.
The calm?
Oh, I thought she was a resident.
Since then,
Oh,
she's
like
been
a,
like a
she
little
was
sister to me and
born
Luna.
there. I wonder where she's from.
But she had to
I think
tell
it
her.
alludes to that.
She became an apprentice. Now, today, she leaves as a summoner.
This is our journey. We should leave together.
You really don't need all that luggage.
They're not really my things. They're gifts for the temples we're to visit.
This isn't a vacation, Yuna.
I guess you're right.
Yeah, I'll just leave it there. Somebody else will clean that up. I'll put it back.
Okay, off we go.
you know what? I've been playing this since about 7. I am getting tired. And I got work in the morning. Right. Okay, it was automatically... Okay, let's... I suppose these are all... They're not all filled out. Right, let's get this done. Nope. Okay, it was just that one. Let's go. Let's fight some things. So you got 3 in a party in this game.
Hey, why don't you try out that
Oh no,
sword I
hang
gave
on.
you?
This is Walker trying to teach me how to do some things.
No problem.
Different enemy types require different kind of weapons or attacks, as you probably know if you've ever played an RPG. See that one? If I hit it with a sword, it's going to evade.
My kind of customer.
So you need to hit it with a remote weapon, like a blitzball. Or magic. P Steel. Is that one of Kamari's? That's kind of a handy weapon. That'd be a bit rude. Walker would be like, "Hey, why aren't you using that sword I just gave you? That dog had a better one on it. I took the dog's sword. That sword was great."
That looks like trouble.
It's spaghetti and jelly. Told ya.
Only magic can beat that thing. If you can't beat them down, you gotta use magic of an element they don't like.
Magic? Element?
Let's have our black mage show you what I mean. Lou, you're up.
I say there's 3 people in a fight. Is there 4? I can't remember if this is 3 or 4. It is 3, isn't it?
Spells of ice work well against fire fiends. And
yeah.
Ice fiends are weak against fire magic. You follow?
Funny that.
I get fire and ice, but what about lightning and water?
Water conducts
Lightning and
electricity.
water are opposed, just like fire and ice.
Oh,
This one
thingy.
here is a water fiend, which means...
Oh, yeah, this battle music is so good. Right. I can't remember if there's one more. Maybe not. Saying goodbye to the village.
Take your time.
Let's get going, man.
We're gonna wait.
Huh?
Are you ready?
Nope.
What's going on?
It's an ancient custom. People leaving the island pray here for a safe trip. Chapu didn't pray that day. Said he'd miss his boat.
Walker is very religious. And very much doesn't like people who aren't. I think Walker would appreciate that.
That should do it.
Well, he's not having a go at the other people who aren't praying. Right. So who have I got? Party. How can I swap my party? Maybe it's still in tutorial mode. Come on, come on. Can't read it yet. Come on, he's not too happy to see us. I can use my... Right, I'm going to see if I can actually do this, because I get confused at where the left and right bumpers are on the Steam controller. I can do this. Right, oh, it's Owen's one where you have to do the input. That one's easy. Oh, some good evasion there. I should use cheer on myself. Oop. Another thing I like about this game is you'll see in the top right hand corner in a minute, you've got the move order. Which is very handy for planning when you've got a full team ahead, because if you swap people out, sometimes change the order. If you use an item or you do a buff, you'll be able to get in a second move before.
That's enough.
Before they attack again. Yeah, Walker doesn't like anyone. Ian was just listing the people, well, the things that Rocket doesn't like about this world in the chat.
He's learned the Fiend's way of fighting.
That's not what I meant.
He's another Yuna's guardians.
Huh?
Him? Oh.
Sometimes we don't understand him either. Kamari doesn't talk much anyway. But he has protected me since I was a child.
Rod of Wisdom. I like all these weapon drops so early on. Right, we'll play a little bit more, then I'm going to stop because I'm going to fall asleep. Debating whether or not to either go and get a pint somewhere or watch Giant Bomb's Unprofessional Fridays, which is starting in about an hour. Here we go, big fly thing.
A flyer. That's your department, right?
These are still scheduled tutorial fights. Good stuff.
Why don't we let our summoner show us what she's made of?
Yep.
Your first real battle. Let's see some style.
Show us what your training has taught you, Yuna.
Okay.
Yep. So that's summon Veil for. And thankfully in this game you can turn on the summon intros to short, so you don't get the whole thing every time. Which is something I will certainly be doing. Because Veil 4 doesn't take too long, some of the others take fucking ages. So when you summon, all your three characters leave and you just attack as that summon. What black magic has he got? Not a huge amount. I still did the most damage out of any of my attacks. $600 left. We're going to get our super quite soon, I believe. Overdrive, I mean, so we can see some kind of flashy summon final piece. Which I imagine what this fight is actually scheduled, you know, built to do. There was a weird Final Fantasy game, I can't remember which one it was, where, I think it's maybe 8, where you can press a button during summons and it brings up like a button which you then have to press lots to do something. Is it to increase the damage? It's a weird one. I was never really worked out what it did or what it was for. It didn't seem to make any real difference. Right, are we going to actually have a real fight with no tutorials?
Another one of those. No problem. Leave this one to me, huh? Say good night, birdie.
Still tutorial. What can Yuna do? That's handy. Ability spheres are the rarer of the 4 types. Oops, didn't really mean to do that, but never mind. That should be it. I think it's only got 54 health left. Nope. Oh, yeah, 500 something. Can't read. Right, so what I should do is if I tag one of these characters out and get Tidus back in, he'll now get some XP, like the full amount of XP. Oh, it was Final Fantasy VIII that had the thing where you have to press the button lots of times. I've got Final Fantasy VIII on PSP, but that's the one I haven't. Actually, no, 9 is the one I haven't played at all recently. Not since fucking. What year did I get the PS2? It was that year I played it. Right, so Tidus can attack that one. Yuna can, I don't know, just so she gets the XP, she can hit the slime. Waka can do that one. Then we can bring Lulu out to do the lightning. Okay, so the summons in Final Fantasy VIII, you're tapping a button to rhythm, or many times in a short period of time. What does that do? Increase attack? Damage, I mean? Right, I'm going to go to the end of this screen and then I'm going to go. I've been playing this for about an hour. But, oh, I say the end of the screen. Until the next save point, which I think is on the beach here. Yeah, there we go. Everyone's leaving for the boat. So that's Final Fantasy X. HD Remastered on PC. Cheapest place to pick it up is Greenland Gaming, because they have a 25% voucher, which I think is final 25 on until Monday the 19th? Or 16th? I don't know. But you can get it for a good price, and I'd highly recommend you do. Right. Thanks for watching.